Hey YouTube, welcome to another video from SkinnyMedic. Well, if you notice, I haven't done a video in a while because I got COVID. I got it on January the 1st, 2021. Welcome to 2021. Started out, woke up that morning, went to take the dog out, and was like, man, I just do not feel well. Something's not right, don't feel great. And then I was outside and I coughed. And when I coughed, I was like, that sounds bad. Like it was like this deep, like wet cough. And I was like, huh, that does not feel good. So I came inside and like instantly I was like, oh, my face feels flushed. Like that's almost like I'm running a fever. Checked and I had a fever of 100.5, cough. And then like literally within 30 minutes later, my hips and back, everything was hurting. I was like, oh gosh. So I went to bed that night, I was fine, and then boom, all of a sudden the next morning on the 1st, I felt like crap. So I quarantined to the bedroom, and where I was at, there was a shower bedroom, so I'm in my little corner of the house, and the kids, Candace, they're all fine. Candace has been awesome. She puts a mask on, she brings me food, brings me drink, like it's been awesome. She's been great. But started feeding me just vitamins like crazy. Vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and I'm sure I'm missing some, but a bunch of vitamins, like a lot. So ran a fever half day, day one, and was no fever the rest of the time. Still had a cough, like joint pains, like my hip, my knees, like pain all over, and then just exhausted. Slept for a while. So like day 3 or day 4, I'm starting to feel better. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So I get outside, we go for a walk, and then I'm done. Like that's all I could do. I walked probably 3 miles that day, which is nothing for Candace and I to walk that. And so I'm completely done. So the next day, I was like, all right, we'll try this again. So I walked maybe 1.5 miles this time, boom, completely smoked. Couldn't do it. And then yesterday, would be day 7, I walked to the mailbox and back, which is about 100 yards there and back. And then afterwards was completely smoked. The cough really hasn't been all that bad. When I do cough, it sounds like a smoker's hack. It's terrible. Headache, huge headache. No Tylenol, ibuprofen, none that's touching it. Migraine, that kind of deal. And just pure exhaustion. Like today is day 8, and it's the first day I felt like a human. Yeah. So I'm lucky. It's kind of weird how COVID affects certain people. I had friends that have been hospitalized, ICU, CCU. I know people who've been intubated with this. So, and for me, it was basically like the flu, but on steroids. Like I don't want to say it was just like the flu because you guys will absolutely run with it. I've had the flu before, and this was worse than the flu, but still, I'm fine. So, yeah, I just want to make a video about it and kind of let you guys know that I caught it. I know I caught it from Lindsay, our shop manager. She got it from her family, and then I got it. So boom. Candace, we're on day 8, has not showed any symptoms, which is awesome. Really glad for her. And the kids are fine. So that's awesome. I will back up. So this was like a Friday. Started having symptoms, and then 3 days into it, it's like, all right, I'm gonna get tested. Just want to see, just out of pure curiosity, if I'm gonna test positive for this, because this time I'd still not lost any of my sense of taste or smell. So day 3, I go get tested, sit in line for 2 hours on a Sunday, and they do the nasal swab, get tested. Okay, that thing's huge. It goes way back in there, but next morning, get an email that says, oh, you're COVID negative. I was like, I don't know about that one, boys. Like, that seems pretty shady. So, tested negative, and I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe it's the flu. Maybe I don't feel well. Later on, maybe it was the next day, if I remember right, get my days mixed up. So, day 4, day 5, outside, helping Candace out in the yard, and I stepped in dog crap. And I was like, oh, okay, well, at least it doesn't smell. So I finished helping her. Candace was like, hey, babe, do you want me to clean your shoes? Yeah, I get in a minute. It's fine. No big deal. Okay. Like, neither one of us are thinking anything about the fact that I don't smell the dog crap on my shoe. So I finished helping her out in the yard, come in, take my shoes off. And like later on that night, I smelled deep blue. I was like, holy crap, I don't smell anything. So I smelled an onion. I still had my taste. I could taste the Doritos, taste the onion, but completely lost my smell. So the whole process, I still do not have smell. I still have taste, which is awesome. I'm excited about that. Wasn't looking forward to losing my taste, but I lost the sense of smell. So I did not go get retested. I don't see the need to go get retested. We're just quarantining our days out now, and that's what we're gonna do. But I feel very strongly that I had a false negative on the nasal swab test. So, which would have really stunk if I hadn't known the process, because then I would have gotten a false negative, like, oh yeah, I feel fine, it was just a flu, and we went back out or went around family, friends, and then all of a sudden the next 24 hours would have lost sense of smell. So the false negative is not good. So just want to give you guys an update on what my situation is. Thank you guys for watching. Super excited about 2021 personally, to see what happens in our lives, business-wise and personal-wise. Hopefully this is a better year for everybody. So I'm not going to talk about what happened in Washington. Don't do it. Thank you guys for watching. You never know when you'll be the first responder. Remember, you need the right gear and the right training.